Now you just saw Eazzy Baby, and Eazzy Baby is collaborating with another artist on today's show. Now the other artist is Jupitar. Now Jupitar has been in the industry for a while now. Apparently he's been hanging out with Tiny and a whole lot of other hot shots and has gathered a lot of information and lots of experience with regards to the music industry and all of that. He has a distinct voice that actually sets him apart from other dancehall artists, and he seems to be getting everything well for him. His debut album got nominated at the Ghana Music Awards this year, and it looks like there's no turning back for him. But really, who is Jupitar? Let me introduce you to Jupitar before we get into the studio and get the whole process running.
Some boy just a brag out for money, be repeating chat him out. The money in my wallet bigger than your bank account. Them riding a 207 Escalade, me give them a attack, show them beer things. Brrr, gaga gaga gaga. Don't know the new sensation of Jupitar, the general, you see.
He's got a distinct voice that sets him apart from the reggae dancehall artists in the industry. Jupitar is a rising music star who has been in the industry for a while now, having been a protege to Tiny. He collaborates with Eazzy later on this week's show, but before all that, this is Jupitar.
Yeah man, Jupitar, everybody knows, scientifically approved as the largest planet on the surface of the earth right now, you see? And me is an optimistic person in life, you know. I always make sure I achieve what I want best. Well, music actually started way back here, you know, but it was like a joke. I was very, very intelligent, and my parents think, you know, I'm gonna be this kind of doctor and blah blah businessman, but yo, you know, that's my destiny and I have to fulfill it. So yeah, growing up in the ghetto, you know, and when I say ghetto, you know what I talk about, you see. And me coming up as an artist, it wasn't easy at all, you see. You know, from rags to riches, from nothing to something, you see me. And yeah, hard working pays a whole lot, you see me. So yeah, Jupitar, me myself, but I find it easy coming out, trust me, you know. I'm so glad to God for bringing me to this level, you know, featuring some artists or coming into collaboration with a whole lot of J superstars like Tiny, Trigmatic, and Eazzy, the go-go one baby, you know. So music is just like playing chess, you know, and you have to be smart to get to the top. A whole lot of people pass through different setting ways to get where them they know, but yo, with prayers and all of that, Jah bring me up. Yeah, my most memorable performance. That was a crazy thing, you know. I remember I was in Collegon, you know. Yeah, man, come like a dancehall show organized there. And the people, trust me. Them people, them are my blood, them are my flesh and my everything. Them are my word, because them love me to the mass, you know. Man, as a dancehall artist, people actually say me to be gangster and not in a bad way. So I always like it or love it when I see another gangster artist, even though the person is not doing dancehall, especially Kwakesi. You know, they are mad, you know, not too mad, but I'm mad at some certain level, you know. I'm not care about nothing because I know what I'm do. You see, Kwakesi and this artist, come for Kwale, you know. Way back where the man a madman too, you see me, so yo, those are the kind of people I like, you know. I don't want gospel artist, man, I can't remember his name anyway, but then yo, trust me, because you're treated to a bad man, you know, the man have international level. And I go on with anything international, you know. I don't follow them thing there, you know, you see me, so anything international, I just like it. And any versatile artist, that are the person you want, you know, have a collaboration too.
Jupitar and Eazzy go to the studio to start the recording process of the new hit song. This song will be produced by Lynx Entertainment, Richie.
The idea of doing a dancehall song for Eazzy was for the fact that Dancehall is a style, it's a genre of music which cuts across the whole world, and Ghanaians really like dancehall, especially considering the fact that it has a bit of a twist if you add a high life flavor to it, if you get what I mean. And Eazzy is the kind of artist who does different genres. First song was hip hop, then she went to Afro pop, then she went to like an R&B Afro pop. So we just figured let's try a dancehall song. So I played a dancehall beat, you know, the kind of thing that anywhere in the world somebody can listen to it and identify as dancehall, and decided to use it for Eazzy.
I get a call one day from Richie and they're like, hey, we discovered this guy who's massively talented. He's a dancehall artist, and we know you to be a daring artist, always trying to do something new. So why don't you hop by the studio? Come on, let's do it. So I got my clothes on, I drove straight to the studio, and there was a brilliant idea. Richie had produced a very good beat. The Go-Go One beat, I think, is a mastermind beat. It's a masterpiece. He put it together in a very smoothing way. When you listen to the song, you understand that this is beautiful music. It felt good working with him. Most of the time, I'm always next to the producer during the mixing, during the mastering, so I was in it every step of the way. Like, I wanted to know how it's going to go, how it's going to sound. We wrote the song, me, myself, Jupitar, Richie. There's another guy called Mushroom who's like very good at some patois things that I don't understand. Yeah, he put his lyrics down on it too.
Jupitar was selected for the song because he's a new dancehall artist and he's really doing well. His voice and his lyrics are really authentic, and also we decided that why don't we give the new guy a chance and call him over.
I was at home and I have this phone call from Links. They say, oh Charlie, we have a beat for you. When you come do justice on the beat. But then I don't actually know the kind of artist I'm going to feature. And I was like, okay, I'll find time to go there, you know. But then I think 3 days after, then they called again. I was like, yo, are you not coming? The song you're gonna do it with Eazzy, you know. I was like, yo, okay, you know, Eazzy, that girl too bad, you know, and too sexy.
It felt really good working with Jupitar. He's turned out to be like a brother to me. We vibe a lot, we joke around, we have these terms that we say, my sister, my bro, kaboom, boom, boom, you know. So he's an amazing person. He's somebody that you feel really comfortable around, and it was beautiful working with him.
If you listen to the song, you can see Eazzy's delivery was really energetic and all. And I think it was due to the fact that when she heard the beat and the chorus Jupitar had done, like it gave her more energy to be able to deliver on the song. Because Jupitar was crazy on the track, so she also decided to go even more crazy.
You know, me working with them is so nice, you know. And actually, as improved my way of, you know, of recording and especially when it comes to music, you know, because Links people, them not joke at all, you know. If them say this, then make sure the thing done before they move to the next thing. So coming like a step to step, you know. So them good, trust me. Working with Links is perfect, you know.
He's one of the most amazing artists that I have collaborated with so far because he loves what he does.
I really like the Go-Go Wine song, and the main reason is different from what's out there right now. You know, everybody's been going in one particular direction, and even though it's a dance song, it's different from what's going on right now. And the fact that Eazzy is able to branch out and do dancehall makes her a much more versatile artist. And it's the kind of song that grows on you, and therefore it will last much longer than the usual song.
Pass a one to the girl, give me the Chinese wine, don't you fear? Are you got the wickedest time? Are you set the pace and the rest them a follow it? Give me the access time, ready to pay and I watch you wine.
I really expect that this song is going to be able to break boundaries. What I mean by that is, with the fact that it has a Ghanaian feel as well as a bit of a foreign feel, it can cross borders a bit, and also because it grows on you, it's a kind of song which will last long and be able to push her in Ghana and out of Ghana. I think it's going to be one of the biggest songs for this year.
Baby, one of a kind. Girls winding, go-go dancer. 6-time, go-go cancer. Like a champion, no pants. A definition of a diva, I'm the answer. Make a holler to my girls, hands up. Big boys.
New year, new style, new pattern. Some boy if you know, yo genius. Let me talk to them.
Right now.
Some boy just a brag of free money, be a picnic shot him out. Me money in my wallet bigger than your bank account. Them riding a 207 Escalade, me give them a attack, show them your things, bumbo hole. Money have to make, 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 money have to make. Me $3 and dollar sign, bumbo hole. Money have to make, 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 money have to make. Me $3 and dollar sign. They want them a free, they want like me in a sea. Tell them to make me free. Me in a them team, me in a them team. They a free, they want like me in a sea. And tell them to make me free.